Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call halayim la, alahaya Noah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Wahakwadash Rakah. Double honors to the elders over at Great Millstone, rule well. Shalom, shalom, Wabarakim, to the hopeful elect of Yasharallah, the faithful elect of Israel, Yasharallah being Hebrew for Israel. So shalom to you brothers too. Those of you out here doing the righteous works, doing the righteous works and also staying steadfast to the very end till we get up out of this thing. So just real quick, make a quick little tutorial, editorial, saying, how-to step-by-step video on how to make this here, what I got in this bottle, which is a hand sanitizing spray. It's something that's useful to have with you. You can take it with you on the go. You can clean your hands, also clean other surfaces with it. It disinfects, kills viruses. And like I said, it's a good thing to have on you. The Lord was able to give me the increase on how to actually make it at home out of stuff. Most people, you might have half the stuff ready already at home. So what I just want to do real quick is just give you a quick little video to share my increase with with the Akim. So we'll get to it. All right, so we get to it. So, everything here is what you're going to need to create the hand sanitizer spray, the antibacterial spray. You could use it, for your hands, spray directly to your hands, or, on the surface of something that needs to be cleaned. And this spray is nice to have with you. You know what I'm saying? If you're out and about, you could throw it in your backpack. You could get your little spray bottle, keep it in your backpack. It's a simple little spray bottle. You could spray it, on surfaces that, you might have dropped something on the ground. You might want to pick it up and clean it, or you might just want to clean your hands, Keep this spray with you. So these are ingredients. If this is vodka, which I'm substituting actual rubbing alcohol with the vodka, because you might go to the store as I did and find that you can't find rubbing alcohol in the store right now. Dealing with the times we in, the pandemic. Everybody's at the stores buying up this stuff, so it was hard to find rubbing alcohol. Did some research into it, and vodka is just as effective. Importantly, this vodka here is 96% alcohol, so it's 96% alcohol, or 192 proof. Important that you get something, if you're going to be substituting the rubbing alcohol that you could use, and preferably if you're going to do the rubbing alcohol, I prefer the 70% isopropyl rubbing alcohol for the specific use that you're going to be using on your skin and for antibacterial, for a hand sanitizer. But if you can't find the 70% isopropyl alcohol, you can find you some vodka, and just make sure it's about almost 100 proof if possibly can. Just because with being the vodka, the closer it is to 100 proof, the closer it is to actual rubbing alcohol. Just because the vodka itself is a little bit less strong in alcohol properties as actual rubbing alcohol would be. So that's the vodka. You could use any vodka that's close to 100 proof, and then it's going to have pretty much the same qualities. This here right here is just simple water. Get you some distilled water. Don't grab no tap water. Get you some decent water. Me and the Akim, a lot of the Akim that I'm with, we go to the store and we fill up the 5-gallon jugs of water. Get you some decent water. We know it's all trash, but we try to get the best of the worst. As it is said. So some water. This here is Alba Botanical, and it's after sun gel, and it's 98% aloe vera. So it's basically just aloe vera, which is why I got the plant here. If you want to just use the raw plant, what you want to do is cut this thing open, and it's gel on the inside of the aloe vera plant. You'll take the gel that's on the inside, scoop it out, and you'll put it in the blender, and you'll blend it down to the point where it's no pulp. You want it to be like pretty much watery. So you'll puree it to a point where it's like more of a liquid substance instead of a gel substance. And reason being is you're gonna end up putting it on these spray bottles, and if it's all pulpy and bulky, it's gonna clog these caps, the actual spray bottle, and you're not gonna be able to spray. You're gonna just be going through bottles. So to avoid that, that's the reason why I get this. Or just make sure you're taking your aloe vera and you're blending it down to a quality where it's not pulpy, where it will clog up one of these spray bottles or whatnot. So that's the reason being for the sun gel, the after sun gel. It says 98% aloe vera. So that's what you want to use if you don't want to take the time and blend this down to pretty much a liquid foundation. So next, you're gonna need essential oils. Here I got lavender essential oil, and I also got the peppermint essential oil, which I usually use the lavender, but one of the brothers, one of Akim, he uses the peppermint, and they're both good. Both of them very good. They're both herbs, both natural, and they both have natural disinfecting qualities to them. So these are two herbs, two essential oils that would be nice to use within this hand sanitizer mix. And then lastly, you just need something to mix it in. So this is just a jar. It's a pretty nice jar though. Why? Because it got the units of measurement on them. And for this mix, I'm just gonna shoot to do 1 cup, maybe a little bit over, but 1 cup. So you just need something to mix things in. Nice glass jar. Avoid the plastic. The plastic is man-made, and ultimately plastic leaches. It leaches, which is something that you want to avoid. It leaches the oil that is made out of, the same oil that's being used in car tires, the same oil they use to drive jets, the same oil that's used in gas, the petroleum. These all makes this plastic materials out of, and that stuff leaches, or in other words, the oils leach into the stuff you use. So we try to use glass products, glass, because it takes that factor of something being leached away. Plastic is just overall just not a good a good substance to use if you're pretty much trying to make something that's natural or usable for the skin, but if that's what you got, so be it. So we go get to it. Just to show real quick, this is some lavender. You really don't need broken down lavender, but I'm just showing the herb, just because it's at my disposal at this point. So, this is what the herb lavender looks like, which is what the essential oil is overall made out of. So this is lavender, and this here is peppermint, another herb, and this is what peppermint looks like, and that's what this is made out of, the peppermint essential oil. So you don't need the actual raw lavender or peppermint, but it's just for show. Just for show at this point, for edification. So we'll get to the mix. So you're gonna grab your glass, your measuring cup. Like I said, I'm gonna make a cup. I'm pretty much gonna make a cup here. So first ingredient you wanna add, is the vodka. Open that up, and you just want to fill this to about, like I said, when I do it, I use about 70 to 80% of the alcohol. So I'm gonna fill this up pretty much to the 3/4 limit. So you add the vodka or rubbing alcohol or the 70% isopropyl alcohol to it. You can see there. It's a little bit less, so I gotta add a little bit more. Make it 3/4. Well, I say about, like I said, about 70, 80. So I'm not gonna overdo it, but that's around 3/4 right there. So that's the first thing. About 70 to 80%. So this about right around 3/4, 70, 80% of the alcohol, whatever you have, the rubbing alcohol or the vodka, let it be like at least 100 proof or close to 100 proof if possible. You go add pretty much, you could say like 15, 20% water if you want. So I'm going to just fill this up to pretty much to the 1 cup limit, which is how much I want to make, but it's a give or take thing. If you get into it and play with it, it's not an exact science, but this is pretty much a good mix, as you will. Next, like I say, you either gonna puree or liquefy your aloe vera down, but to save time, I got the gel here, and you'll see how it comes out. It's really watery already. A few drops of that. You don't need too much of it. You see, I'm still barely over a cup. And really with the aloe vera, you go play it by the ear, because you might use it to spray and it still might be drying you out. You can always add more of the aloe vera. It won't hurt the mixture to add more, or even less if you don't like the effects of it. So I add quite a few drops in there, and it's going to add that quality for the skin moisturization, because the alcohol in the water itself would dry you out if you don't add that. So, but for this one, on to the next thing. For this one, I'm gonna use the lavender essential oil. And the good thing about the lavender essential oil specifically is the fact that it's antibacterial, it's antifungal, and it also helps with eczema. So it's also aiding to the health of the skin, and it also adds a aromatic quality to the mixture, while also being an antibacterial agent, antifungal, and helps with eczema. So lavender essential oil is really good to add to a mix like this, because it has a lot of good qualities that will be useful. On top of the alcohol being the reason being for using the alcohol would be because of the qualities that the alcohol has antibacterial and antivirus qualities. Adding the lavender is just adding more antibacterial qualities to the formula that you're making. So I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna add quite a few drops. I'm probably do 7, and that's probably plenty. But it's another one of those things, give or take. If you like the smell more, you can add more, and if you like the smell it a little bit less, you could just add less to it. It's just adding qualities to the overall mixture. The lavender is a really, really good mixture. But like I say, one of the brothers, he liked to add the peppermint. Peppermint also is similar. It's very similar to lavender. It has antibacterial qualities, and it's also a good aroma. Peppermint is relaxing. It's just like the lavender is as well. But if you like, you can add the peppermint essential oil, and like I said, it also works as an antibacterial as the lavender as well. So there's other herbs you can use as well that have similar qualities. I know eucalyptus is similar, cedar wood, but these are the two that I pretty much like to stick to as far as that. But once you add that all to your mix, put a top on it, shake that thing up, get everything mixed together. You see it comes a little cloudy. It's a little cloudy from the aloe vera, but that's pretty much what you want. You see there's no big chunks of pulp in there from the aloe vera, which makes a good on the spray bottles. Makes it give an even clean spray. But once you got that, you are good. You can open it up. You can smell it. You know what I'm saying? You smell it. It's gonna be really strong, especially first being. And there you got it. That's just what you're looking for. This right here is 1 cup, and this 1 cup usually lasts quite a while. You can refill your bottle plenty of times. Once you got that, you can just pour it into one of these bottles. I already got some in here. You can spray. So it moisturizes your hands. It's not dry. It's a cool feeling on there. The alcohol is it's a cleaning agent, antibacterial, it's antiviral, antifungal. The water is used to dilute the alcohol so it doesn't destroy or overly dry out your hands. The aloe vera is used to moisturize. So if you're going to use it as a hand sanitizer, it helps keep your skin from being completely dried out. The lavender essential oil, or also peppermint essential oil, you can choose what you like to use. They both work as antibacterial, which helps, just kill bacteria that might be sitting on the surface that you're cleaning. Not only can you clean your hands with it, you can also clean a table with it. Get you a wipe and wipe it off. It's very useful. It's a very useful thing for you brothers out there. Especially with the way we be on the go, we be on the highways and byways. Keep it in your bag, clean your hands. Get back to snacking and something if we out and about a lot. So, it's good. It's a good thing to have with you. It's nice and handy. You can make it at home. So, I believe this to be something that the brothers, all the brothers, all the Akim could deem as useful. And it's very easy, simple to make. So yeah, I'm just hoping this video could be edifying. And with that said, I'm just going to say shalom.